Raw Conversation has been rated adult by Dripping in Black Productions. Mature audiences only.
Hello everyone, my name is Leah. I am a mother, I'm a wife, as well as an attorney. I've been practicing law for about 17 years now, and right now I'm an advisor for a government agency. Born and raised in Detroit, West Side, I attended Cass Tech High School, Eastern Michigan University, and the University of Detroit Mercy School of Law. I love adventure, I love cruises, parasailing, I did some skydiving. I just really like to live an adventurous life. And my newest adventure right now is Raw Conversation, and I'm happy to be here.
What's up, everybody? Kente Rosser, aka Ross the Boss, among many other things. I am first and foremost a father, a lifelong educator, been in the educational profession for 16, 17 years now. I love having a positive impact in my community. I love helping people. I love building. I love positive energy. Born and raised in the city of Detroit. Proud graduate of Cass Technical High School. I think that deserves a round of applause. Proud graduate of Wayne State University, undergrad and grad school. And again, I'm just happy to be here to do this podcast.
Hey everybody, my name is Jay. Happy to be here to be able to connect with my community. I started out in education. Now I'm a mental health therapist. I also, do some work with nonprofits. I'm just out here, trying to be a blessing to others and also allow others to be a blessing to myself. So welcome to the Raw Conversation.
Yo, what's up? It's Key Brooks. I'm a real estate broker, entrepreneur, sex symbol, ladies man, and all that good stuff. And I'm from the east side of Detroit, so I survived the streets. I'm a father of one daughter. She just turned 15. She's giving me a little hell right now. Y'all know how teenagers be, but I'm here to give y'all some raw conversation. I want to share my abstract thoughts with y'all, so just vibe with us and enjoy the moment.
Welcome to Raw Conversation, a podcast for the smart, sexy, and grown. Now, here are your hosts.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Raw Conversation. We're so excited about our topic today. How y'all feeling today?
Good.
I feel magnificent.
Magnificent. I love it.
I feel magnificent.
All right. Okay.
I think I know why. But I'm not going to share why. I won't let Key share why. But I think I know why he feels magnificent. He deserves, let me put it this way. He deserves to feel magnificent. That's what I was saying.
So why don't we just go in on off the top? What's going on?
I had a pretty amazing weekend. As social media already knows, some of you may know I got the cover of a magazine, Realtors Detroit. They did an exclusive interview. Thank y'all very much. But I did a release party for it. So it was a private event. I had it at a lounge that me and a partner owns, and it was just a real good look. It was a good look. A lot of people came through. Anybody that was somebody they came through. Even one of the producers came through, and he had a pretty swell time. So I was excited about it. A lot of fine ladies in attendance, so it was real cool. I had a good night. Good premium liquor, I smoked a little bit. It was great. It was a good time. I wish y'all could have been there, but I'll do another one.
I'll be at the next one.
Yeah. Hey, congratulations, bro. I wasn't there, but I felt like I was in spirit. I saw the posts, and we can never celebrate each other enough. And what you did, man, that's amazing. You deserve to have had a good time. You deserve the accolades, man. I know how hard you work. So I'm happy for you.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I want to go next. I want to go next because my off the top is an acknowledgement of Key. So last week, I can't remember if we were recording or if it was in pre-production. Key put us all up on game if y'all was listening. I happened to be listening.
Okay.
He told us about the pumpkin spice honey nut Cheerio. And as I'm doing my grocery shopping, I happen to come across the aisle and I see right in front of my, it's too good to pass up. So I said, let me see what this is about. Let me see what's to it. So I grab it, I bring it home, and I immediately, I jump it. Now I'm different because I prefer, tell me if I'm different. I prefer my cereal to be a little soggy.
Yeah, you different.
Yeah, I'm different.
You
So,
different.
so much so that if I'm eating a sandwich and I want the cereal as dessert, I will fix my bowl of cereal first so that the milk can kind of mesh with the cereal. And by the time I'm done with the sandwich, which in this case was a burger and a hot dog off the grill, I can just go straight to the cereal. It's the right level of sogginess that I like. But anyway, Key put us all up on y'all listening. Listeners and viewers, I'm putting y'all on right now. If you come across the pumpkin spice Honey Nut Cheerios, grab a box. Shout out to Key. Shout out to me for putting y'all on. Take us later.
Hey, fire.
Okay, pumpkin spice. So are we a sweet potato or a pumpkin pie?
Neither one for me.
I'm sweet potato.
I'm a sweet potato pie person, but let me be clear. Pumpkin spice is the definitive fall as we approach fall. Pumpkin spice is the superior fall flavor, not peppermint, not no apple. It's pumpkin spice. So just let that be known.
That is true.
All right.
Don't come at me with no apple, no peppermint. No, get pumpkin spice, please.
Well, my off the top is I am a person that likes to write down like different affirmations and scriptures or whatever, and I write them on sticky notes and post them like either by my computer at work, sometimes in my bathroom on a mirror. I know being Mary Jane a few years back had made that really popular. I was doing it before then though, but so
let the record show.
Let the record show. But I ran across a quote. Well, I heard someone say something this past week, and it just really resonated with me. And I wrote it on a sticky. Here it is. You can't see it properly, but he said, I think it was Fred Price. He's a pastor or minister, but he said, "We are born unique, but most of us die a copy." And so I personalized it to me, and I said, "We are born unique, do not die a copy." And that resonated with me because I have times in my life that you look at other people and you're like, I wish I had that attribute. I wish I was able to finesse like that, or I wish I could, be that, eat without gaining weight and all that other good stuff. But anyway, so that resonated with me, and I'm like, okay. And these are things that I always know, but sometimes you just got to remind yourself. And I'm like, okay, you are unique. You may not be this person, you may not be that person, but you are you, and you have your own things to share with the world. So I had to write that down and put it at my desk. So I've been kind of looking at that daily, and I had a couple more this week, but I won't take up all y'all time. But yeah, I love doing that, especially during the pandemic. I had them everywhere just because I was in the house and I was going a little crazy, but I needed some things to look at. So I was just excited about that quote.
Like that.
Oh, yeah. Thanks for sharing. Yeah, I think earlier we were asked, how are we feeling? I'm tired, I think it's like the transition. So, it's always great to have multiple streams of income, and I have that, but you also have to manage all those streams of income. And so it's a lot of management. And I recently just went to one of my bigger accounts. I switched to like one bigger account instead of having two. But this whole thing of like kind of being there every day, while managing your other business endeavors and different things I'm a part of. So I'm a little tired. I need to get adjusted. I will be okay. And so yeah, I'm here. I made it. All right. And hopefully this technology will be okay, because not only do I need to not move because I want my earbuds to get messed up. So I'm like a robot. I'm just going to sing just like this, and we will be okay. But yeah, happy to, kick with you all. And Key, congratulations. I'm just going back to that, as busy as I am, if I got an invite, I didn't even read it. So my bad. I probably would have tried to slide.
Yo, you know what? All my text messages usually get read. So the fact that you didn't read the group message text, that actually hurts, Jay. And I feel like we got this back and forth every time we communicate. And I'm just like, yo, you got it in for me. You got it in for me, Jay.
Where did that go? I said congratulations, and if I saw it, I would have came.
Key,
So just leave it at that.
No, I want to double click here because Key, it is the case that all your text messages do not get read. Maybe that is the case because we got a situation here where one was sent, it wasn't read. Ooh,
Right.
reality check.
Yeah, sure. It bruised my ego.
Okay. But you're on the cover of magazine. You should be okay.
Yeah.
I'm all right.
Or Key, or maybe Jay read it and wanted to make you think she didn't read it.
That's not,
I don't know.
Yeah. Conspiracy theory.
Y'all get off of her. Get off of her. No.
You know, I'm like, let me drink some water so I can be attentive and ready because shots fired. Let's go.
Shots are firing, girl.
Shots are fired.
Yeah. But look
All
though,
right,
so again, thank you to our viewers, our listeners, our subscribers. Again, we're on all platforms at The Raw Convo. As we jump into today's topic, a reminder to our viewers, to our listeners on this podcast, it's unrehearsed, unscripted. We have really no idea what the topics will be. We have a general idea, I should say, of what the topics would be, but the direction in which they go, the subtopics we'll be asked to, here you go, Key, expound upon. We don't really know. We don't really know. Our producers drop them in the chat. We pick them up and we just take them and we run with it. And so we need your energy. We need feedback. If you like us, if you hit subscribe, if you want to drop us a line, drop a comment, feel free to do so. Let us know what you think. We hope that we are, among other things, thought-provoking, inspiring, and informative. So today's topic is all about the host. So I don't know what that means. Maybe we just get to talk about ourselves the whole episode and we just run with it, but all about the host. Okay, they gave us a little bit more. A word or 2 to 3 word phrase that you would use to describe yourself is. A word or a 2 to 3 word phrase that you would use to describe yourself is. Who wants to take that one first?
Mine would probably come from Muhammad Ali. I am the greatest. That's the phrase that I would use to describe myself. I'm a bad man. You know?
All right. I hear that. I would say for me, it'll probably be 2 words. I'm going to say I'm an angel's advocate, not a devil's advocate, but angel's advocate, just because I'm always listening to like both sides of the story and trying to find the commonality. You know, I'm not necessarily on either side. It's like I'm just trying to get the information from both sides to kind of bring them both together. So maybe that's why I'm in law, but that's how I've always been.
Yeah. A beautiful, complicated melody.
All right.
That's
not like an album.
Kanye West song or album.
Yeah, like an album title.
My Dark Twisted Fantasy. That's the same cadence as My Dark Twisted Fantasy.
Do you care to expound on that a little bit, Jay?
Oh yeah, I think I remember having Black Planet, you know, shout out to that platform years ago. And I remember saying, you know, I'm no cookie cutter type girl because I'm not. I think some people see me in one setting and they think I'm one way, in another setting and think I'm another way. But like when you get to know me, it's kind of, I think like one of the last episodes, it was like, wait a minute, Jay, you might be this or you might be that. I think like as people get to know me more, they understand more about me, and it definitely doesn't put me just in one box.
Is that your way of saying you're toxic?
Oh, I'm not toxic. I'm absolute. I am the opposite of toxic. I mean, I'm very real. I'm very big on self-awareness, big on self-love, and big on like, it is what it is. Like sometimes we let our own stuff get in the way with other things, and the way we perceive stuff doesn't have to be actually accurate. But yeah, so sometimes everyone's not ready for self-awareness, and I have to be aware of that.
Jay, I think you would do well in PR. Like every time you speak, I'd be like, damn, she need to be my PR person. I feel like you got a great way with words, you know, you know exactly what to say and how to say it. So
that means the opposite of not real. You think I know how to just say it so that
That's
it
a lot of
works in
shots,
my
man.
favor.
That water,
No, I'm
yeah,
saying
you
you
that water. Your
I'm
shots
saying
fired both ways now. Yeah.
I'm saying you say it with finesse. I'm like, you say some. I'm like, okay, I like the way you expound on your finessing of wordplay. You know, I like that. See how I kind of threw the expound. Anyways, but yeah, you should, PR is good.
No. Yeah. For sure.
For
That's me.
mine, I hate that I'm going last because I don't think it is as profound as what you all have shared, and I've had more time to think about it. But I'll say visionary leader, and that's kind of how I've been. Part of it has been self-grooming. Part of it has been how I feel I've been groomed over the past few years, particularly as it relates to my profession and my career. And that kind of transcends over to other areas of my life as well. I'll say visionary leader. Similar to you, Leah, with your affirmations are the visions that I write and speak into existence. And a lot of that has gone well for me in my life, in my career, and just in general. So I'll say a phrase would be visionary leader or visionary leadership.
Awesome.
All right, y'all. So in your leisure time, what do you like to do?
Ooh, can I go first on this one? Ooh, can I go first? So
Yes.
so and this is good that our viewers, our listeners, subscribers get to know a little bit about us because, you know, I think this is worth sharing. So I, in my leisure time, one of my biggest hobbies is to thrift. Thrift store shop. And one of the items I thrift store shop for the most are records. And I have a record collection that's hundreds on top of hundreds of records deep. I've only been doing it for about 5 years. So I've amassed quite a collection, and I have some bona fide classics. And most of them, I say 95% of them I've gotten from the thrift store. I say 90% I've gotten from the thrift store. So whether it be whatnots, whether it be things around the house, ties, whatever. And for me, it's more of the novelty of it. You know, man, I got this, you know, Yves Saint Laurent tie from the thrift store, this Ferragamo, which I have, Ferragamo tie from the thrift store. They don't know what they have. You know, they don't know. They'll price a Sean John tie like $20 at the thrift store, and they'll price this Ferragamo for like $275. It's leaving with me. It's coming with me. I don't need to look any further. So in my leisure time, one of the things I like to do the most is thrift store shop. What y'all like to do?
That's cool. I love family friend get-togethers where it's just like an open space. You have some people playing cards, some people having a good conversation, some good food, a great like playlist, and everyone is just in a, you know, just having fun in a good spot. So I like social gatherings, but mostly with people that, you know, your core people. So in my leisure time, I like spending time with family and friends, and like that really just that good vibe. Yeah. In addition to like, you know, I like going to the spa and doing like self-care stuff, going to the spa, journaling, you know.
Yeah.
Like
I want to piggyback off you because I'm recently getting into that more self-care. I take care of a lot of people, so I neglect myself at times. So in my leisure time now, I try to do absolutely nothing, which includes smoking, finding like a good movie. One of the things I do, I YouTube a lot of interviews about like Tupac or Muhammad Ali, Michael Jackson. Those were like, they were like huge to me. So I'll just find myself on YouTube for hours watching like documentaries or interviews from people that knew them while I smoke. And then also in my leisure time, I like to read. I like to read about business, how to grow businesses. I like to read about which stocks is going to be hot, all of the things that interest me. So that's kind of it. It's kind of boring, low key, because I think it's the misconception that I live this adventurous life. And it's like on occasion, I think I make the pictures look good online, but I feel like when I actually get a break from work, I'm chilling. I ain't trying to do much. I don't want to be bothered.
I don't even know what leisure time is. No, but no, the thing is, I do have to practice self-care, and make myself do it, because as a mother, I think once I had him, like, all of my leisure kind of left. So, in these recent times, I've been trying to reacquaint myself with myself. Now that he's a little older and more independent. So I would say right now, it would be YouTube University. I go on and I look at a lot of hair videos. Like, I'm always trying to figure out a new way to do my hair myself. So I'm always just looking at new styles, what's out, what's new, how can I do it? And so I would say that's one of the things. And then I do kind of like to get out and just see new scenery. I am not a person who likes to sit in the house. So if I have to drive somewhere, sometimes I'll go and pick up something to eat and park somewhere and just eat it, just to be in a new place, seeing new things, so that's me.
Hey, it's funny you mentioned parking somewhere and eating, because just the other day on Amazon, I bought this tray that hooks onto your steering wheel.
Wow. Okay.
A whole high chair.
Yeah, it's like a high chair for your car. Hey, and I used it, and that mug is a game changer.
I'm gonna have to look for that.
A bag sitting in your lap or on the passenger seat is now a bag of food spread out on a tray right in front of you. You should get.
Wow.
Matter of fact, I might hook you up, Leah. If you like to eat in your car, I would suggest this. If you like pumpkin spice, I suggest the Honey Nut Cheerios. And if you like to eat in your car, I suggest this tray. It's a game.
So how did that come up on your search? What were you looking for before that?
Right.
It just was like, hey.
I don't think I was on Amazon. You know how Amazon feeds you stuff through social media.
Mm-hmm.
And they get, I'm a sucker. They give me they really give me the stuff I call. Like, I done bought so much stuff for my puppy, because, you hit that Google search, they just keep it coming. Oh, how about this? How about this? I'm like, I don't even need this stuff, but it's pretty cool. Let me get this color. Oh, it's on the way. It's there. So I don't know. I think it came through the Facebook feed.
Cool.
All right.
So
next,
yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No. You can go ahead and introduce the next one.
All right. So it says, explain how your nickname fits who you are. Key, you up first. Key the Hustler. So how does that fit?
Key, my name Key. It's simple. I figured out a way to unlock every door they closed on me. It's the key to life, key to figuring something out, problem solving. So my nickname was given to me. My middle name is Keymar. So when I did that 1 year at Fair State, people started shortening it up, saying Key, and I'm like, yo, I didn't really like how that sounded. I thought it was like Kiki, you know what I mean? But it just stuck. And then one of my partners I was running the streets with at the time, he was like, nah, you need to throw the Y at the end of that. You the key to all this. I was like, you know what? That ain't bad. So that kind of started like that. And then the hustler part is just, I feel like from my world, you got drug dealers, and that's something that sells itself. And then you got people that know how to hustle. They'll flip anything. And I was just one of those guys that I could always see the ending at the beginning. So when I went out there trying to sell drugs for the time that I did, it wasn't really something that was appealing to me. You know what I mean? I'm like, it's kind of whack. I didn't want to be a part of the problem in the community. I wanted to kind of correct the damages that were done. And I figured out other ways to hustle. I was selling basketball cards, comic books. Man, I had people cutting grass. It was something that I just feel, hey, I figured this out another way, get a job, anything, you know what I mean? I just figured, hey, I can't be broke. I just wanted to hustle. I just feel like that's in me. So, and I think hustling always gets a bad rep. You know what I mean? It's like you hear hustler, you automatically associate it with negativity. But I think hustling is just finding something that you're good at and then learning how to double up on it,
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah.
I have a lot of different nicknames, but I think it's all a variant of my first name and my middle name. So
No,
my
the
family.
advocate. Tell us about the advocate part.
The advocate part. Oh, the advocate part. So interesting. I was just talking to my family yesterday. When I was younger, I think in a 2-year span, I watched the Malcolm X movie. I watched Schindler's List. I watched Rosewood, and that just like activated something in me. And so I was a very quiet child, kind of passive, not like that. I feel I was too passive, but I didn't want to be aggressive. So like being assertive is just like the good mixture. And with me starting out in education and then me starting out with being a response to intervention being a response to intervention coordinator, I ended up having to advocate for young people, for people that I watched now it's over. And so then that voice of advocacy kind of came in with me and more advocating more for myself. So the people that have rocked with me, since, adolescence, your young 20s to, your 30s, they see the progression, they see me, but some people is like, dang, they kind of see me as different because you grow. And so now being a mental health therapist, like I'm advocating all the time. And then the big thing is like, me working to prevent the harmful effects of gentrification within communities. So like with my nonprofit, we're buying lots and more to come with that with a land trust. And so kind of like the PR thing, like I can understand both sides. However, there's people that are the underdogs need to be advocated for. And so that's kind of like my passion for young people and for community kind of caused me to be more of the advocate, and right is right, to do what's right. And so but I think watching movies, like just seeing the Malcolm X, seeing the Schindler's List, Rosewood, so many Roots. I remember me in 3rd grade, my mom had me watch Roots, and it was hard for me to go to school. I was like, one of the only Black girls in the classroom, maybe one of 3 Black kids. And I had white friends then. I still have white friends now. But it was kind of hard for me to talk to my white friend, after watching Roots, in 3rd grade, like, ooh, kind of threw me off. But yeah, definitely being exposed to that. Going to AME Church, African Methodist Episcopal Church, you learned a lot about your ancestors and history. Yeah.
That's awesome. Leah, I'm calling my own name, the judge. I think it was a natural progression. I'm a lawyer, and I'm a part of a book club, and some of the members gave me the nickname the judge. And as I said earlier, for me, I'm not sure why they gave me that nickname, other than I was the attorney in the group. But for me, I think it's fitting in terms of what I said earlier. I'm always kind of weighing sides, and I always want to know, in any situation, it could be just friends talking and someone's mad at someone, and I'm like, well, did you think about this point of view or their point of view? And vice versa. And it's like sometimes people get mad, because it's like, no, you listen to me. But it's like when there's always 3 sides to a story, your side, their side, and the truth. And somewhere in between your stories, therein lies the truth. It's 4.
What's the 4th one?
my story. My story.
Okay, Keith.
The story that I want you to believe. That's 4. The truth, my side, your side, and my side that I want you to believe.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Well, I'm trying to weigh all those sides and try to get as much as the truth as I can. Obviously, I'm not a mind reader, but just kind of listening to the facts, I'm able to kind of get some kind of semblance of what each party was thinking. Lord, I said party. I'm in court. Each person was thinking. And kind of get, what the real thing is. What were they trying to accomplish in this situation? So
definitely.
You're very diplomatic.
Yes.
So the judge, the hustler, and Kente, yours is the educator.
Boss.
Ross.
The boss. Ross, the boss. Ross the Boss.
Yeah. So I don't know, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. Other than it being catchy, and this is long. Shout out to Rick Ross. You know.
Yeah, that's what first came to my mind.
Long before Rick Ross came out, you know, this one goes back several years before Rick Ross, you know, came out. But I don't know. I mean, I guess it kind of fits now in some of the career roles that I play and have played. I guess it also kind of fits with the spirit of leadership, which I do take very important. I think that's very, very serious. To whom much is given, much is expected. But I think I practice servant leadership. So I think that part kind of gets lost when you see or hear the nickname Ross the Boss. I think it comes off a certain way with a certain level of bravado that you don't necessarily associate with servant leadership or servitude. But that is a part of the fabric of who I am, servant leadership.
Got it.
More than anything, it's just a catchy nickname, something, you know, that kind of rolls off the tongue rhythmically, and we just go with it from there.
That's what it is. So that's us. That
All
is
right.
us. So
if you could only choose one, which would you choose and why? Winter,
Fall.
spring, summer, or fall? He said
Fall.
fall right up.
Fall.
Summer all
I
day.
would choose fall.
Summer. So Key got fall, Leah got summer. Jay, what you got?
I
I'm
like
gonna guess.
spring.
Jay-
Summer. for you,
Jay,
Oh,
I thought Jay was gonna say all four. I was gonna be like, you know, I like come on, in the summer you can, and in the winter
Well, no,
the snow. I thought
Spring, it's a certain temperature that I like. I like 82 degrees.
that's too hot.
And you sometimes get that in fall, but then you know winter's coming. But yeah, spring, pancakes, waffles, or French toast.
Well, Kente didn't get a chance
Oh
to get
yeah,
to.
fall for
Okay.
me, fall for me. But I'm gonna keep it going. Pancakes, waffles, and French toast. Waffles.
French
Waffle.
toast.
Pancakes.
This is what pancakes. This is boring, but it's cool.
Or maybe I'm born.
Dress up.
You like to dress up or dress down? I'm a dress up girl.
I like dressing down, but I like to dress up when I dress up. Like, I like
Yeah.
to dress
Yeah.
down. I like
to
sweats
dress
and
up
hoodies.
too, because you don't do it as often. So
Mhm.
especially in this time, this day and age, dress up. But I think we're supposed to do this really fast, right? So this is good for me. This is practice. I gotta pick a side. So
Yeah, I like dress up, but since the pandemic hit, I've been gravitating towards dress down. I bought more jogging pants in the last year and a half than I probably have in my entire life. So that athleisure wear is what's up and coming for me. But if I had to pick one, I'd say dress up. Comedy, drama, action, or science fiction. Drama/action for me. That's it. Drama/action.
What's drama? in action? What
historical
is that like?
fiction epic. It's not on there. It's not a choice. Historical fiction epic.
Drama action. I'm trying to think of a drama action movie. What is that like?
No, those are two separate, drama
Yeah.
or action.
But
he
Kente
said
like
drama
both.
action.
He said drama. Yeah, so I'm trying to think like what's
Yeah,
the
so
drama
not
action movie?
necessarily drama/action in the same film. I like dramas and I like actions. Action
Oh,
films.
okay.
So you-
We have to
put it
pick
on.
one. We have to pick one. So I'm gonna go with
Yeah,
Hey, if I gotta pick one, I'm gonna find a drama/action all in one.
I'm finding historical fiction epic.
I'm
No,
gonna make it
I'm gonna
fit,
go
yeah.
with I like action.
I'm an act. Yeah, I love action.
I kind of want to say drama, but I don't know. Wake up early or stay up late. Wake up early.
Early.
The
Oh.
world is asleep.
But I would say wake up early. Wake up early for sure.
I wake
get
up
more
early
done.
7 days a week. I don't necessarily want to do it, but I feel like I have to. I'm up on the weekend, 5 o'clock.
Yep.
All right. Netflix.
All right.
Netflix.
What you gotta say?
Movie theater.
I'm a movie
Net-
theater girl. Yeah.
Netflix.
We stumbled all over that, but I'm a movie guy. Even though it's expensive as hell, but I'd rather go out to the movies, you know, especially with COVID being here and the movies were shut down for so long. I missed that, you know. So I prefer to go out to the movies. A good drive
Netflix
in, make out in the car.
I just can't. I
Okay,
can't
high
sit still
school.
enough at home watching a movie. I always figure out something I gotta do when I'm at home.
I'm
All
gonna hit
right.
the pause button like 50 times if I'm watching a movie at the crib.
Yeah,
I'll
that's what I'm
pause it.
like.
Let me get some popcorn. I want some juice. You know, I gotta go to the bathroom. I'm gonna pause.
See, I like the convenience of that. A movie theater, a home movie theater. How about that?
Okay.
There you go.
I'll
That's something
take
there.
that. All right. Celebrate your birthday with family and friends, or spend it with the one special person.
Hold on, before we answer that, did Jay just do the? I know she ain't just do the.
I did.
Yeah, you.
What you
brother,
do,
get
girl?
the money. You get the money.
Hey, she stuck that one in on it. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Hey,
the
so, hold
significant other can be part of the family and friends. So family and friends.
on.
J answer.
okay.
That's such a J answer.
It is. I gotta agree with
That's-
you on that one, Keith.
Yeah.
I prefer it with family. I would prefer doing it with family and friends than the one special person.
I'm the one
I don't
special
know.
person.
Mm.
I've had both. I've enjoyed both. I will say I'm looking forward to celebrating the next one, significant other.
All right.
Coffee, tea, or something else. Coffee.
Tea.
hands-
Tea. I
It's-
can't handle
It's
coffee.
tea.
Tea.
It's-
Something else.
Y'all can see I'm usually drinking a mug of tea every episode, you know, so it's tea.
Yeah.
I love
Tea,
my water.
tea is delicious though.
Mm.
It's delicious.
I drink
Yeah.
them all sometimes. I mean, I drink coffee and tea. Coffee, I'll mix it with hot chocolate because I can't stand it, just to give me
Really?
a caffeine boost. Because
That's different.
yeah,
That's
I'll
probably
do that.
And they call
tea-
that a cafe americano, a coffee and hot chocolate mix.
Okay, well, a
Okay.
cafe americano.
There we go.
Yeah,
Add it to our
but-
vocabulary.
Yeah.
Water is my
Add
number
that to your-
one drink
add that
of
to
choice.
your
Though.
drink repertoire.
Yeah, coffee. The only time I can drink coffee, yeah, it's bad. Like if I'm not tired and I drink coffee, it's mood altering, like how alcohol is for some people.
Mm-hmm.
It is.
Like it's
Sure.
too much energy for me but if I'm tired, it's fine. But if I'm not tired and I'm drinking coffee, it's like it's too much.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Too much. So
Fine
what's the next
dining
one?
or home cooking.
Fine
Fine
dining.
dining.
Fine
Fine
dining.
dining for sure. Yeah.
And wrong. Home cooking.
Mm.
And you know what? Throughout this pandemic, with my girlfriend and I, we haven't been able to go out. We've enjoyed each other's cooking, and I mean, so much so it's time to go out more.
Okay.
Right? I mean, we've really
That's
had
good.
we've really had some fine dining experiences at the crib, cooking, trying recipes and some cool stuff. So I guess we've kind of exhausted that. So, but other than that, I would say fine dining, but we've kind of ran that one out.
See, I think my love language is changing. I'm leaning more towards acts of service. I want to be waited on. You know what I mean? So that fine dining is. I eat out too much. Like the way my life is, I'm on the go. I'm sitting down at somebody's somewhere. So yeah, it's definitely fine dining for me.
Yeah.
I like, and I you know what I tried? I tried recently was some ahi rare seared fish or something like that. It was like seared, so it was like raw, but the outside was like seared. But it was really good. It was like it wasn't like really fishy. I don't know, it was like eating sushi, but a little piece of steak or something too. It was weird, like a weird texture, but it was good. So yeah.
Still, we need to talk about good
dining.
restaurants to go to. I just saw something about hip hop, so okay. I think we should all be on the same page on this one.
90s hip hop or today's hip hop?
90s.
90s.
Mm.
Oh no, Keith.
90s.
Taylor.
90s.
I'm gonna say I like the era. My era is 95 to 05. I don't know if that's the era because it's a mixed decade. It's like 5 and 5, but that's
a good mix.
Yeah, but today's hip hop got. I think when you think of the days, you don't got the J. Cole, Kendricks, or Drakes. You know what I mean? Like
I didn't hear you say Jay-Z, but I know that was an oversight. Go
he's
ahead.
still. No, he's still here.
But
now,
all
saying,
together, the genre of hip hop. We're not just talking about one or two artists, just all together.
I'm just trying to clarify.
Like somebody took 20 artists' name and just threw it in the air, and you were able to pick 5 from the 90s era or 5 from today.
All I know is
Which one?
All I know is I heard Key name 3 artists and it didn't include Jay-Z, and I'm trying to figure out why. And I think our viewers deserve to know why.
No.
So that's all.
No. I use them as examples because they were they're like 3 newer artists that's really hot in hip hop. You know what I mean? So that's why.
Because really, I mean, that's more your early, not early 2000. Well, I don't know. But you just said 90s. You just said 90s.
90s for sure. But I feel like 95 to 05 got all your favorite artists. They got your Pac, Biggies, Aaliyahs, TLC.
And then you're going to have your Laffy Taffy. You need your Laffy Taffy, so you're going to get some of that.
Got Ludacris, Nelly, 50 Cent. Yeah, so that 95 to 05 got everything.
I say 90s. Particularly, I don't disagree with you at all, Key. But for me, the sweet spot is 97 to 99. The music that came out
97 to 99. So you have your Jay-Z, your Cash Money, that's only 2 years.
Yeah. So you have Machiavelli came out in that span.
Came out 96.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Machiavelli came out. All right, I'm sorry. I stand correct. Let's expand it to 96 to 99. So you got Machiavelli that came out during that time. You got Life After Death. I know came out at that time. That was 97. You got a couple of Jay-Z's that came out at that time. It's a lot of good music. A lot of
Mace. Mace came out.
The whole Bad Boy era, the Locks.
Yeah, the Bad Boy.
A lot, because I remember going to see the Hard Knock Life tour in 1999. So a lot of that Beanie Siegel, a lot of that whole little Yeah.
I remember going to the Cash Money at the Cobo Hall my senior year. That was fire.
Yeah.
DMX,
DMX, when DMX.
I just don't know anything about hip hop now. I'm so behind on that. So I would have to say 90s. So yeah, I love the 90s hip hop though.
And R&B, even though there's some great artists now. There's some great artists now too for R&B, but like 90s is too, I remember my parents and stuff talking about the 70s. I was like, you'd be like, dang, I wish I was, grew up in the 70s. And now at my school, the first day of school, girls had on like Golden Girl shirts, Aaliyah shirts, Sabrina, not Sabrina, but Selena. It was this whole nod to the 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
90s was hot.
Yeah.
Hey, Kenta, let me ask you a question. When did Ether come out? Ether came out what year?
Here we go. As soon as people find out you a Jay-Z fan, they always want to ask you about Ether. So when the Ether come out, I don't know. Ether was such an inferior song to Takeover that when Ether came out, it didn't even register. But I can tell you when Takeover came out, Takeover, the break's over. I don't even got to get into that, man. That's a whole nother show. A whole other topic. Ether, I don't know.
Have to talk about that one. Ether, I think came out 01. October 01, I believe.
Yeah.
I know y'all could go on for days about this one.
Yeah. But maybe our viewers, our listeners, our subscribers could weigh in and let us know what y'all think. I think this was fun. I didn't know where the producers were going when they said they wanted us to talk about ourselves, but prompts came up. I think it allowed us to kind of maybe shed some light as to who we are. So we want to keep this conversation going. So like, subscribe, comment, follow us on all platforms at The Raw Convo. That's the social, so hit us up. Drop a comment. And if following us on YouTube, please hit the subscribe, hit the bell so you get notifications when the new episodes drop. That's very important to us.
All right, go get your pumpkin lattes and listen to your 90s hip hop.
Yeah, somebody close us out before we go. What y'all got before we go?
I'm in the
before
process.
I let go, I saw Frankie Beverly and Maze.
Oh,
All right.
I thought you was about
It
to
was
sing.
great. No, before I let, it was good. You know, the lyrics of dog, I don't
Golden
even
time
know.
of day.
Yes, how did you know? Like, I'm gonna just print that and put that in my office.
Yeah,
So I had a
that's-
student list. I had one of my patients listen to that today. But yeah, it was nice.
Yeah, that's
you
a
know.
good one. That's one of my
Yeah.
favorites of one of my favorites by them.
Yes.
Golden Time of Day.
Yes.
It's like one of them chill songs. You just kind of can listen to the word, listen to words and kind of vibe.
Yep.
to it. So
Yeah.
I feel you.
I've been listening to it all weekend.
Yeah.
That album.
Before we
But where
go,
we at?
I don't know. I think we just had a really good conversation. Like Kente say, I didn't know what to expect, but I think we all, even though we're all pretty different, I think we still got a lot in common. And maybe it's just the era we grew up in or whatever. But I don't know if the viewers know, but we're getting to know each other still too. So it's not like we're a group of old friends. We're getting to know each other. So I think this was a good conversation to just get some more insight on each other. So cool.
I just finished packing. I got a early morning flight down to Tampa for a little business, a little playtime. Some of my clients, let me give them a shout out because they're gonna watch it. They're from Turkey, Truce Investment. Yeah, they flying me out. I feel like a bad chick. I'm like, oh, y'all flying me out? They flew me
You get flued out. You about to get flued out.
Right. Yeah. So we're supposed to film a commercial or something down there, so it should be a pretty decent time. I've never been, so I'm looking forward to it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, well, safe travels, brother.
Appreciate it.
Handle business when you touch down. Hey, and on that note, I'm gonna hit you with a line, not from Jay-Z, but from Big L. You know the game, man. Key Brooks, that's my main man. We never bring luggage. We just go shopping when the plane lands. Write that down. That's a hip hop quotable right there. We don't bring luggage, just go shopping when the plane lands. That's how the ballers do it. But before we go, I don't have much. I think it was a great episode. Enjoyed the conversation. Enjoyed sharing some insights as to who we are, what we do, and how we came to be. And that's all I got.
All right.
Have a good one. See y'all next time. Have a good one.
Peace.
All right, I'm gonna miss y'all. I'm gonna send y'all a lot of pictures of like the beaches and baddies and bikinis. Well, not Lee and Jay, and not Kente. I don't know who. Well, I'm gonna send it to the producer.
Who you sending it to?
Cause look, that was me trying to like, damn, you married, he involved. Jay, you out here being pimping, big pimping out here. So I didn't want to. I was like, damn, I didn't want to throw nobody under the bus. So
it's okay. I'll send y'all pictures of my vacation this weekend too.
Ooh,
Got a couple of them lined up.
All right.
Okay.
I need to get out of here then.
Hold on. Did you say vacation or vacation? That's clear.
Vacation.
Oh, okay.
I thought she said Bay too when she was like, I got a couple of them lined up.
Yeah.
No, shit, y'all, whatever.
Your shit, queen.
Goodbye.
Yeah, I guess we
Goodbye.
Yes.
You have just experienced a Dripping in Black production.